What's up guys, it's Chaotic Films here, and in this video we're going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II again, and this is going to be another negative video because there are just so many problems with this game, and I have started to kind of change my mind on this game. I don't think it's as good as I was saying before. I think like before I was saying that it was probably like something like an 8 out of 10, and now it's probably down to like a 6 out of 10, and at a push maybe a 6.5 out of 10. There's a lot of problems with the game, the fun of it's starting to wear off, and in this video I'm just going to kind of talk about it and why I'm kind of starting to change my mind on this game just after like a week and a half of playing it. Now, I think the reason why I had such a fun time when I got on this game before is because all the recent Call of Duties, except for this one obviously, like from Advanced Warfare and onwards, have just been exosuits, it's just been stupid, you know, futuristic stuff. And it's not that I don't like the future stuff, I do like some of the future stuff and some of the future elements, but the problem is that when it's every Call of Duty game and it's consistently that's all you're getting, it does get a little bit tedious after a while. And I remember like back in the old generation, people, World War II shooters, like people were complaining about those because that was sort of the equivalent of what future shooters are now, at least with Call of Duty, because you kept on getting World War II shooters and World War II shooters, and then COD 4 came out and everybody was like, yes, this game is actually really good, and it did something a little bit different and it was a different setting. And that's kind of what Call of Duty World War II could have been, but it didn't, because it just, the game felt rushed. There's a number of problems with it. The snipers are overpowered, the spawns aren't very good, the maps aren't very good, and I'm going to get into that in this video, but at the main point that I just want to get across, at least for now, is that the reason why I enjoyed this game so much is because it was just fun to have a break from the, you know, the other Call of Duties that we've had. But in reality, there's more to actually having a good game than just changing something. There's more to having a good game than changing the setting. And I just don't feel like they've done that much with this game. There's not that much content. The game feels quite incomplete. There's not that many guns. There's not that many maps, and the maps aren't very good. So, you know, there's just a number of problems with this game. And, you know, I feel like this game had so much potential to be like COD 4. Okay, it could have been just this breakaway from all this, you know, stuff that we've had before. Like, because COD 4, you know, all we had was World War II shooters. People got sick of World War II shooters, so then we got COD 4 and it was a modern shooter, and then everybody was happy. And that's just, I feel like there's just so much wasted potential here. Okay, so let's just get into some of the problems, which I've already addressed in some videos. But first of all, the maps. I said before in the previous videos that the maps were good in this game. The maps are not good in this game. They're terrible. Okay, in some areas they can be alright, because sometimes you can sort of use strategy to outsmart somebody, and you can sort of use the design of the map to help you, but you can do that on pretty much any map in any Call of Duty game. And it's just, there's a lot of head glitching spots. Some maps, to get on the other side of the map, you literally just have to go down a sniper lane. That's the only way you can get to the other side. I think Gustav Cannon is a great example of that. To get to the other side, you pretty much need to run in the line of fire of a sniper at some point. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but the Gustav Cannon is just really poorly designed if you want to rush just a little bit, you know. And the spawns aren't very good. You'll constantly be spawning near people that can just easily kill you because you're not suspecting them. And when I was first playing this game, like I knew that there were problems with this game, and it didn't really matter to me because I was just having such a fun time playing a new Call of Duty game that wasn't a future one. But it just wore off after just a week and a half. And it's not that I'm not having fun now. It's not that I think it's a bad game. Okay, I think it's somewhat of a good game, and I am having fun with it. But it's just like, why should I be playing this as opposed to something like Black Ops 3, which in my opinion, honestly, I don't think this is my opinion. Or obviously I don't think this is my opinion, because that's my opinion that I don't think something. But anyway, Black Ops 3 is just a better game than World War II. Okay, that's my opinion, but I think most people would probably agree that's a pretty objective thing. There's lots of content in it. It's generally just a funner game. The maps are laid out better. Okay, the spawns are better. The guns, the balance is better. The guns kill quicker. The guns kill way too slow in World War II. It's ridiculous. Some guns kill really quickly though. Okay, and those are the overpowered weapons. Like, I'm not sure in the gameplay I might be using an STG. The STG is overpowered. Okay, but it is nothing compared to the bar. Okay, the bar is just ridiculously more overpowered. I'm not entirely sure what gun I'm using. Actually, it might be the M19, that first assault rifle you get. But anyway, the weapon balance is just horrible in this game, and Black Ops 3 just does it better. And Infinite Warfare, I wouldn't go to the extent to say that Infinite Warfare is a better game than World War II, but it's a more polished game. Okay, the problem with Infinite Warfare for me was that it's just way too fast paced for me. I think Black Ops 3 had a good, level of that. I think you could use strategy, you could play defensively in some areas, and the game isn't ridiculously fast paced. Infinite Warfare just kind of felt a little bit too chaotic for me. It was still a pretty solid game, and it was quite good. But it wasn't really for me. The game just felt too kind of hectic for me, and this game is not hectic enough. It's not fast paced enough. Black Ops 3 is just this perfect mix of defensive gameplay and fast paced gameplay, and it just works really well. So I would say that this game is probably pretty much on par with Infinite Warfare, and I think Black Ops 3 is sort of just in the middle in terms of like fast paced. I mean, it's not in the middle of these two games. Obviously, Black Ops 3 is better than both Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare, and World War II. So that's just kind of a little rant thing there, just talking about why I'm starting to not like this game as much and just the problems with this game. So yeah, so anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think, and bye.